Hello, hello. I found it. Go figure. Okay, howdy gang. Howdy, howdy. You get me by myself today. And what am I doing? Instead of using StreamYard, I'm using YouTube. And what am I can't figure out where to find the live button. Oh yeah. And Mildred says hi too.
Oh yeah. And Mildred says hi too. Oh yeah. And Mildred says hi too.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Turn down the sound.
Turn down the sound.
Okay. I turned down the sound on my computer. Do you still hear me? Oh, I'm such a dork. And you are matted behind your ears. How do we get these mats out? Ah, missy miss. So, anywho, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I don't even have the clue who all is here. I see Penny. I see Barbie, Bree. Hello, everyone. I see Georgia, Crafty Kitty. I used to know your name. Natty and Michelle and Sue and Brenda and Jeannie. Hello, hello. Oh, so now I can breathe. We have too much drama too early in the morning. This is just really, really exhausting. It's been one of those days too. Hey, Kelly. It's been one of those days too. I woke up at like last night for some reason. I fell asleep at like 8:30. And then I woke up at 3:30 and couldn't sleep anymore. And then I eventually fell back asleep. But then I woke up again at 5:30, and I kind of felt blah. So, but we have everything under control now, and I kind of feel odd because I don't have a partner in crime other than her. But she ain't talking to you. She's just looking at me. She don't care about all you. She just cares about. Yeah, she's one of those. Yes, you are one of those. So I'm assuming you all can hear me. Otherwise, someone will have said something about that. I did have to turn down the volume on my computer because otherwise we would have had feedback. And what else? Mildred, Daddy's busy. Yeah, we're busy right now. This poor neglected child. Poor neglected child. Now, Daddy is sitting here talking to some weird screen on the computer instead of taking care of us and petting us and spoiling us. This is such a rough life. Thank you, Claudia, and good morning. Hi, Glenda. Hi, Alice. So, yeah, today we're going to do a little missy miss. Go on, go on. Doing a little improvised thing because I've been I've been so busy. I've just and now my allergies are acting up again because I'm allergic to this pup over there. I'm allergic to everybody actually who lives in this house except myself. And we had issues with our kitties across the street. That mama is really trying to get herself killed really hard. So the other day because she always wants to come running as soon as I open the door. The problem is, I try and look out for cars before I open the door, but I obviously cannot see all the cars because I'm inside the house, and the house is a little bit, not right by the street, but a few feet in. So I cannot see all the cars. I can just try and hope to see him or to hear him when they're close by. And then this truck came by, and she almost just after she was done crossing, this truck showed up, and he was driving way too fast. And he had three kids in the back, in the bed. And they were young kids, young girls. From the looks, I mean, I only got a short glimpse, but they looked like between 5 and 10 years old, no older. And they were just hopping around on the bed while he was driving way too fast to the street. I was thinking if he had hit the brakes for those kiddies, those kids would have been down on the street, and oh my gosh, what a mess that would have been. I don't know why people still do that. I know back in the 80s we were riding back on the trucks, but we were also adults. Young adults, but adults. 5-year olds, 6, 7, 8-year olds should not be riding in backs of trucks. But that's me. And what else? Yeah, this morning, oh no, last night, she really almost got herself hit. Because as soon as I opened the door, she came running, and this car was. Luckily, he was not speeding. That driver was able to stop. Hi, Chris. Good morning. And yeah, that was kind of. Oh, I hate it. I hate it because it wouldn't be the first time that someone gets run over in our street. I know I watched Morris get killed himself, a few years ago when he freaked out about some people with a dog and he just ran. And then, of course, last year one of the kittens got killed, but I wasn't home for that. But still, I did get the picture. Yeah, lovely. So, but we're not talking about dead cats today. No, that's a whole different show. We're talking about happy children. Well, seat, yeah, Jeannie, you're talking about an actual. Hey, Cindy, good morning. Hey, Val. Yeah, you're talking about an actual seat, though. I'm talking about the bed of the truck. Yeah. So, uh, anywho, how are you all doing? You all having plans for Easter, I take it. I hear people, Chris taking vacation for brunch. Nice. Nice. And yeah, I know they're doing that drop hop sale again for Easter. Maybe someday I'll get to be part of one of those. That'd be fun. But in the meantime, I'm just busy the way it is. I've been thinking about doing some drop sales on my own, but when? I haven't had time to sit down and film one. Hey Barb, good morning. So I probably will one of these days. The day will come when I'm actually going to do things I say I'm going to do and not just dream about them. Oh, that's crazy. So anywho, yeah, we can start one, Barbie. Sounds good. Sounds like um but for now, I'm gonna hey Joanne, good morning. I'm gonna continue the sales from last night because may some of you may not know this, but I was on Trisha's channel yesterday, Sandy and Otto. So we had fun, and Trisha's gonna come on my channel next month. So yeah, and I'm still scheduling. I've got a few people in the works, but every so often, if I'm by myself, that's okay. But I'm so used to having a partner now. It's kind of weird to be by myself and not having someone to talk to and someone to change pictures with. So to forget to change pictures like I do sometimes, and give me time to take notes. Uh, yeah, and I know I should have advertised it better. I'm just really horrible about advertising. For this one, I didn't even post pictures because last night when I was done, I didn't even have everything together for today. And I went right to bed. It was about 5 o'clock, and 3 hours later, I was sound asleep. I don't know how that happened, but that happened. Good morning, Jerry. So, it is what it is. I'm old and my sleep cycle is totally weird right now. It's also kind of Arizona weather doesn't help because it gets warm during the day and then in the evening, since my bedroom faces west, it's the hottest time of the day in my bedroom, and then I wake up freezing. Uh, so last night I was smart. I wore long sleeves again. Night before I did not. I had to pull up a cat to keep me warm. Ugh, because I was hey, proud American. How are you today, Delbert? So yeah, it was yeah. Anywho, what else? I have a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm gonna torture you with some of these things that you normally don't like because you know what? This is Tiger. I'm gonna I'm gonna offer you those things until you realize you love them and you cannot live without them. Like teapots. Because I have a collection of teapots because I love teapots. But I don't have enough. I don't have enough room for them all. So I have to share. I have to share. So yeah, Bree Zoltan is getting in his old days. He's getting really, really to the point where he always wants to sleep on my shoulder, on my arm. So he does keep me warm. He does help. And then of course I have Zarabeth and Oliver on my legs. And now the little guy, Grayson, he started occasionally sleeping on my pillow behind my head. So I have about this much room on my pillow for my head, for my big fat head, and the rest is taken up uh, by Grayson. And I'm sure it looks really pretty having him drape my yeah, but I'm not looking at that in the middle of the night. So, anywho, what are we gonna do? Yeah, I've got a couple of my photos that I'm gonna show you. I know some of one of them you really liked before, so I'm gonna give it a shot throughout the sale sometime later on. We're gonna start. I'm gonna start with an offer up. I'm wondering if I should start doing more offer ups. You let me know, because I know Trisha is doing offer ups only now too, just like Misty and them because of the lag. To fight the lag, so that everybody gets a chance to put in a number, and people don't get all frustrated and sad when the internet won't let them be the first one to claim an item. I know the feeling. Yeah. So, I have this totally cool striped vase, which I picked up not too long ago. We're starting this at $10, starting offer $10. It is a totally cool piece. It actually looks purplish, but it's black. It's got black stripes on the bottom here, and it's got a green top. It's got a little wavy design there. And there's the inside. And there's the pontle. So, let me see. I have my. Oh, thank you, Bree. So good to see you back home, Bree. I hope you had a wonderful time on your trip, though. So this is about 8.5 inches tall. It's about 8.5 inches tall, and I don't know, about 4.5 inches wide in the widest spot. It is get a quick countdown, yeah, or we just move on to another one. So this is a weird piece, and that's why I love it. It looks different. It's not your average vase you see all at every street corner. This is a special piece because of the two-tone, the two colors, and because of these stripes. These stripes are just something, and that is fabrication. I do not feel any issues. It does have a couple of pieces that's just fabrication that you see here. That's the way that's inside the glass. Plus, I washed it. You know what? That's water because I washed it. It hasn't dried all the way yet. Even though I washed it yesterday, I figured it would have dried by now. Cool. Well, you know what? A week without internet, I know if I could do it. I'm such an addict, but at the same time, that's something. Sometimes we need just that to just relax and get our minds back where they need to be. Okay, let me see. You know, my trusty board I forgot left all the way over there again. Oh man, that's just leave it to me. Leave it to me. I made a point to have that board, and every time I need it, it's not there. But here's a solid color. So there you go. There you get a better view of it. So you got the top there in the green, and then you got the main belly there. It is really cool. And there's the background. I mean, there's the bottom. There's the bottom. There's the inside. No, I just had breakfast. Let's not start talking about lunch. Actually, thank goodness I just had breakfast, or I would get really hungry now. So if we have no takers, that's okay. We can move on. We can move on and maybe bring it back later. It is like an optical illusion. That's why I like it so much. It is just so different. It is just so, and I can tell how you guys see it over here. It just looks really cool. It's a cool piece. It's a cool piece. So let's see, what else do we have? Oh, of course, we have mugs. By now, it's like it wouldn't be a Tiger show without mugs. Because Tiger loves mugs. We're just gonna do a choice. They're $8 each. $8 each. We have this totally cool kitty mug. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Check her out. And she is a Fritz and Floyd. They are. Are we backwards? I thought we were forwards on this thing. So it's fine porcelain, Japan. Le Puce, it says. So there is the kitty. There's kitty 1. And here's kitty 2. But that's not $8 a kitty. That's $8 for the mug, which means it's only $4 per kitty. That is cool, isn't it? And then there's another mug, which is one of my favorites, because it's really, really, really nice. It's this one with the Little Mermaid riding a fish. I keep thinking of Starbucks, but it's not a Starbucks mug though. But it's still, I love those shiny fish. I love those shiny colors. And yeah, these are going to get a number. Sue, I'm gonna give these a number. I just want to show them both first. So these are going to be, look at that. They're the seahorses, and they're the fishies. But that mermaid is not riding a seahorse. That mermaid is riding a fishy. And it's shiny. Shiny, shiny. And then there's stars. And there's the moon and the sun. They're just having a party up there together. You don't see that too often. Moon and sun having a party together. Party. And there's a signature. And here's the back. And that is Laurel Birch Sea Goddess 1989. Made in Japan. So these are going to be number 16. Number 16 choice. $8 each. $8 each choice. 16. Okay. I got Barbie for 16. And I got Sue for 16. I have Barbie first. Can you confirm that, Bree? Okay. Barbie wants the mermaid. Looks like Barbie was first. Sue, would you like the cat? Thank you, Bree. That's the way I see it. Would you like the cat? Sue? Cool, cool. So I got that. We got that one down. Thank you very much. And Sue wants the cat. Thank you very much. Now let's see. See, and that's where it's nice when you have someone else with you, because then I can take my notes and not feel like a dork leaving you all unattended while I'm just doing other stuff and not paying attention to my friends here. Since that's why we're all meeting up on Thursdays, because we're all friends and we just want to hang out and chat, and maybe if I can rehome some really cool stuff and make you all happy that way on top of everything else, even better. So I have another. Oh yeah, let's try the from cats. Let's go to the dogs because I have this totally cool salt and pepper shaker, salt and pepper set. Two puppies, puppy. Look at them, aren't they so cool? They kind of look like beagles, especially this one. Except they, yeah, kind of sort of like beagles. I always thought beagles were fatter, but maybe those were just the ones that I've seen in real life. So there's one. And there's the other, and one has three and one has two holes. I always forget which is supposed to be which. They are made in Japan. They both have their corks, and they're actual corks, not plastic. And there's number two. I mean, those faces, aren't they so cute? Dude, I could start doing some trivia too if you would like me to. Let me know. Of course, I would just be copying all the cool people out there who already do that kind of stuff. But hey, the more the merrier, right? So these guys can be yours for just $6 for the set, which is a steal. $6 for the set, and that would be number 10. Number 10 salt and pepper dogs. Hound dog. There you go. That's possible. I know nothing about dogs. Well, I know a little bit about dogs, but not much. Number 10, $6 for the salt and peppers. They're just so cute. Hi, I'm a hound dog. I'm not a beagle. Hey! Right, Cindy? Yeah, your show is always fun. I don't know why I always miss it these days. I'm just burned out on watching sales because I can't afford to buy stuff anymore, and I have to sit on my hands. And I'm like, I don't. I end up buying, and I know make my friends happy. It makes me happy too. And I got Tammy for number 10. Thank you very much, and howdy, Tammy. Put these back and see what else I have. I have some weird stuff today. Well, some weird stuff. Not all is weird, but some is weird. Then I have, let me see. Oh, you know what I have? What's really cool? Oh, thank you, Bree. Appreciate it. I have. Yep. Oh, maybe I'll figure something out for the future shows. I have these two guys. They're completely different. Some I totally do not have, but these are occupied Japan figures of musicians, and they come as a set. I do not want to break up the set because they make music together. That would be rude to just break them up, right? Hey, Tammy. So there is the bottom, and whoops, still has a price tag on. How about that? I thought I took that off. So there is the mark, made in occupied Japan. So we know it was made right after World War II. Now this one is his pocket. It is not an issue with the paint. He's got one on each side. This paint is still really, really nice and shiny, the gold. It's got a little bit rubbed off. Some of the paint is rubbed off on some of these a little bit, but not too bad, not too much. And I cannot find any dings. No, I could not find any obvious boo-boos. So he's got the flute there, and here's his body. And there's the mark on the bottom there. And he's just hanging out, and it is not cut off. It is meant to be that short, I guess. I don't know what that even is. I was thinking banjo, but I don't think they had banjos back then. It doesn't look like a violin either. It looks like a mandolin. So, hey Chrissy, good morning. Good morning, Angela. So that's really, and there's a little bit of paint loss on this guy. So there are a couple of paint, but it's just the paint. It's not a chip in the actual figurine, I think. It's hard to tell though. And it looks like there is, I think, yeah, I think that one broke off a little bit right there. Green leaf. But the rest of the petals are still there. Considering how old these guys are, they're like 70 years old now. So, almost. So yeah, they're really I don't know if a lute. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. A lute. I heard that before, but it's not something that I'm very familiar with. Obviously. Oh, I've noticed, right? So these guys are somewhere in my. These guys can be yours for $16 for the set, for the pair. $16, and they are number 14. Number 14. $16. You can't hear me, Chrissy? Well, I was told my sound is okay. So if then that must be on your end. Does anyone else having issues? Of course, if you can't hear me, then you can't hear what I'm saying right now. Sorry. So $16, number 14. If anyone is interested in these two guys, they're just so cool. Huh, that's odd. So most of you can hear me. Some of you cannot, then that must be their machine, their sound. Must be something up with their sound. Okay, they are so cool, those guys. I was so happy when I found them, because I like them too. Ah, Chris refreshed, wonderful. Thank you very much for letting us know. Hopefully everybody else will do the same. Now, my next item is the dreaded teapot. You're not getting away without a teapot on my show. Ah! You figured today would be a teapot-free day, but no. There's a teapot involved. This one is really cool, though. This one is the Hall teapot. The Aladdin teapot. The totally cool piece. Yes, thank you very much, Bree. I wasn't thinking about that if someone didn't hear me. So this one does have a slight boo-boo right here on top. Just a little one, though. Very slight boo-boo. Which is, happens a lot with these teapots, because this is the piece that sticks out, and this is the piece that you use to fill your cup. But check this out. It comes with a strainer. A lot of times you don't find the strainer with them. This one has the strainer. And it is in excellent shape otherwise, except for that tiny boo-boo. I just fall in love with these pieces. In the meantime, I found a blue one, which is damaged a little bit, but I love the color better. This color does not really go with anything, because it doesn't go with purple or blue. It's not my color, but I do love the shape of these. I looked for a long time before I found this one. And there's the mark on the bottom. So this piece, I was going to do an offer on this. I'm going to do an offer on this. I'm starting this at, let's say, $15 offer, starting offer. $15, and it's got 3 pieces. Hey, non-hoarder, how are you today? Oh, okay. And even the lid does not have any boo-boos. The lid looks really nice. Because that's another one that's usually boo-booed because of the way it sticks out, or it falls down, or people are just accidents happen. So only one little boo-boo, only one, and that's hardly visible right there. Okay, I got Jerry starting it at $16. Thank you very much, Jerry. It is just a beautiful aesthetic on this piece. I don't know if my light background would help. No, this is too light. Now I need a black background. I was going to pick up one of those that Michael uses from Michael's, but I never did that. I keep forgetting. Yeah, that pattern, let me see, does it say on here what it's called? Quality kitchenware, best improved, Jewel, Homemakers Institute, no. Oh, Superior, Hall Superior, that's all it says on the top there. So, and I believe that's not the name of the pattern, but that pattern is fairly popular. That pattern I've seen a lot of, and they're expensive. I see those at the antique malls, and I mean the whole this one alone, I paid a lot more than what I'm asking for right now. But I need to make room in my house, and I do have the blue one, which is, like I said, damaged, but it's my color, so needs to be so I need the spot where this one was sitting in my cabinet, and fill it with the other one. So, and you guys get a smashing deal. Thank you, Tammy. Looks like nobody else is interested. So we can go ahead and count this down. If anyone else is interested, speak up now, or what was it? Forever rest in peace or something? So we're going once on this totally cool whole teapot with strainer. We're going twice on this totally cool Hall's teapot with strainer. And we're going sold. Wonderful. I see Jerry. I don't see the sold yet. I don't see the sold yet. Yeah, now I see the sold. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate it. Christina, good morning. Got your box yesterday, Christina. Thank you so much. Lots of candy, but I was missing those ketchup chips. Really? Yet now I gotta buy more stuff from you. How rude is that? At least one you could have put in. One little chip wrapped in something so it doesn't break apart. Thank you, Bree. Got it, Jerry. Jerry, you got a heck of a deal there. I don't know if I have your information. Your name looks familiar. If I don't, hey, Joanne, how are you? If not, then please ship it. Send it out before you forget. And yes, Christina put together a little baggie with like Easter type looking candy. That was really cute to put in my box. And please tell Peterson thank you for. That's okay. I was just messing with you about that. I mean, look at me. I gotta lose another 100 pounds, so I really should not be eating any chips or candy. But I'll eat a little bit since it's there. I will appreciate it. And please thank Peterson again for doing that, for shipping it for me. Um, I appreciate that a lot. So, what are we gonna do next? We're gonna do. Oh, I got another vase. I got a lot of vases today. This one was actually a gift from a friend, but with the option to sell it. And since I have so many vases, I am going to take up the option to sell it. If anybody wants it, though. It is a totally cool piece with very interesting color what you call it. And I'm not sure if it's flashed, but I assume it would be. It looks kind of like it. But I don't know. I don't know how it was made 100%. But look at these colors. And this piece is, let's see, it is about 8 inches tall. It's about 8 inches tall. I have so many vases today. And so we got, look at all these. I love the design on this thing. That is so different. That's so unique. It's so unique. And look at that. I just love stuff like that. I just really love the those designs where you can think about what could this be? What does this remind me of? What does it look like? Well, this one I just keep thinking waterfall or something. Like water dripping down somewhere. Actually it's more like paint dripping down somewhere, but this piece thank you, Jerry. Appreciate that. This piece can be yours for just $9. $9 for this totally cool vase. We're gonna give it number 8. Number 8, $9. And I see. Hi, Maggie. Good morning, Maggie. I see several of you interested in this piece. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, we gotta find another one. Okay. For number 8, thank you very much, Sue, and thank you very much, Georgia and Maggie, for also putting in the number. It always helps to see which items are more popular than others, because it helps for the future. So that's very nice. Next, let me go back to page 1 because I'm flipping pages here just for the heck of it. I have this also totally cool ducky. Duck, 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 ducky. Look at the ducky. Look at him. Ain't he cool? He is not marked though. He is not marked, but he is really nice. And let me go ahead. He is pretty good quality for not marked. He is pretty good quality, and I did not see any flaws on him. I did not see any flaws on him. And he can be yours for just $9. $9, number 17. $9 for the ducky. Number 17. And yeah, I picked him up at the antique market a couple months ago. I was lucky that I got him. $9 for the ducky. Oh, Skunky Junk. Hi, Sean. Good morning. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, that ducky is cool. I did not do a preview. Like I said, I was just not ready last night to do a preview. So I'm glad that you all came by anyways to see what all cool stuff I have, even without the preview. Thank you very much. We'll try and get better with that in the future too. So what else do I have? Oh, you know what? That thing is not even there anymore. So we have, I have a lot of totally cool beaded necklaces. And these are different sizes, different lengths. So there's one. This came from a lot I picked up before my jewelry sale, or right around that time. Oh, that's a new one. I haven't had too many people buy from the shower. That's good to know. Oh, people like me so much they actually purchase my items from the shower, in the shower. And look at that. That should have been a Valentine's Day. In fact, if nobody wants it today, I'll probably save it for next Valentine's Day. So there is that, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what it's made of. I know nothing about these things. These are look almost the same. I'm not gonna measure them all because I can probably measure the diameter, but not 100%. Then there's number three. Number three is just a regular but very long chain with these light blue beads, which you could probably double up. Probably double them up and wear them like this as a double chain. Hey Jeannie, good morning. So these are light blue and they look kind of like a toothbrush. Had an accident with a pearl or something while you were in there at night and didn't see what was going on in the bathroom. Then there's this one. That's one of my favorites. I mean, I don't know if these are homemade or not, but these are just amazingly made. I mean, this one, and I don't see any marks on these. I don't see anything, but I love this. This looks like a lot of work. So there's that. And the nicest one of them all, the biggest one of them all. Look at that. Now this lot can be yours for just $10. $10 for all of them, not choice. All of them. I should be selling them for $6 each or $8 each. But I'm giving them away for $10 for the whole lot. You can wear them, you can give them away to friends or family, or you can take them apart and make something else out of them. This one is really cool, and it's big. Nice. Yeah, that one's really nice. Whoops. So, this would be number 5. Number 5, $10 for a ton of beads. Yes. A ton of beads, Angela. Number 5, $10. That's cheap. You cannot beat that price. If I don't sell them in a lot, I'll probably go back and sell them one by one for $5 each. At least. That was the beads. You gotta be careful that I don't get them all tangled up like that one piece I did that I was going to have in my jewelry sale, and when I picked it up it was a real nice piece, and then I got it home and this happened. I never figured out what went wrong. These were really nice when I first bought them. Mike! These were really nice when I first bought them and in a nice order. And I don't know what happened. They got all tangled, and they've been sitting on my table ever since because I've been trying to figure it out and untangle them. Hey, Kathy, good morning. But nah. And those of you who don't know, I ship from Arizona, and this week I may be a little bit late shipping. I'm gonna start after the show today, but I have to run up to Scottsdale and pick up an auction lot that I purchased the other night. So I'll be probably doing most of my packing tomorrow and Sunday. Saturday is our last market for the season, since April is a month of lasts in Arizona. Everything is the last flea market, the last antique market, the last this, the last that, because by May it's too hot to do anything outside. So I'm going to be doing that on Saturday. Now, what else do we have? Oh, I have this totally cool, looks like an oil can. It does have a really nice cork. That does not look like one of those cheapo corks. It looks like a real nice one. I like the texture of this cork. And it's got this really nice bottle with a big belly. I believe it was supposed to be an oil bottle, or was used to be an oil bottle. It's got the handle comes down like that and has a little bit of a gap there, which I really like that design too. And then it's got whatever the Italy. It was made in Italy, and it is, what does it say, 500 milliliter? So it's half a liter, which I have no idea how much that is in gallons. I know, what was it? 1 gallon is 3.65 liters, something like that. So that's like, well, but you get the idea. This thing is not very tall, it's not very big, that's just ounces that fit in there. It is about roughly 7 inches tall, 6.5 to 7 inches tall. And this piece, where is it? I have it somewhere in my smart book here. I'm gonna let this go for, I believe it was $5. $5, number 19. $5, number 19 for the oil, for the totally cool oil bottle. It is nice. It's glass. It's not plastic or none of that. No, it's also clear. Now, I know if it was like olive oil, it's supposed to be in darker bottles, brown bottles, because of the light. But if you keep it inside your cabinet, it's not so bad anyways. It'll be protected from the light. But who knows if you want to put oil in it? You could use it as a creamer. You could just put all sorts of stuff in there, or just make it into a. Jackie, good morning. You could make it into like a little assemblage or display with like sand or little small seashells or something. That would be nice. That's what I would probably do. Go down to the ocean and get some seashells and some sand and make something real nice for a terrarium. Yes, exactly, Jerry. I just love the shape of this thing, and I love the cork. It's such a cool cork. But let's move on. Hi, Myrtle. Let's move on. Next. I got the wrong vase on here. Cool. So, I do have another vase. This one is green. And it's not your typical round vase. It's a weird shape. And it's got a little bubble on the bottom there. So that is a very cool piece. And it is about 6 inches tall. And it is about 6 inches wide inside on the top. Of course, it also gets thinner on the bottom. This is a real nice piece because it is just different. I really like that because it's different. It's just not your average vase. Plus, green is in this year. I know a lot of you love green. And green is the color for our planet. Let's save the planet. Buy a green vase. There you go. This vase can be yours for just $9. $9, number one. $9, number one. Well, you found it, Bree, and handed it to me, and I decided to buy it. It's in real good shape, too. It's a real nice piece. And I see Georgia for number one. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cool. Cool. Got that? Next. Hey, Eliza. Good morning. How are you today? Glad you could stop by. What else do we have? Ooh, I have a totally cool pottery plate. You're welcome, Georgia. That's teamwork. We're a good team here in Arizona. I'm sure you all are in your where you live too, but I can only speak for Arizona. Eliza was the one who gave me the vase from earlier. Hey, we're working together. Now this one I found all by myself. This one is a little square. Yes, you did. Plate. This is my Aman Taos. Taos. Now Taos is in New Mexico. It's a very, very artsy little town. There are a lot of artists there, and this Aman is a very must be a very popular person because I found their website. They have some real some real nice stuff, and they have some real nice prices. So, but this one is not too nice. This price, I'm going to give it to you at an affordable price. But it's just different. That's why I really like it. It's got a different color. It's got a different vibe than the stuff I usually find. It is 7 by 7, and the inside is about 5.5, I would say. But the outside is 7 by 7. It's got got all these little designs on there on the brown on the. It's just I just really like it, and we're selling this for $8. $8, and that would be number 20. $8 for the Aman plate from Taos. You can Google Aman. Aman is apparently a popular person, very one of the more successful artists. Okay, and what else do we have? Another pottery plate, a piece. Oh, and I see Barbie. Thank you very much, Barbie. Appreciate that. That's perfect. Another pottery piece I have is this butter keeper. And I just learned that that's what it is, because when I found it, it was the lid was taped. I figured it was a normal lid and everything, and then I untaped it and I found out that oh, what's up with this? This lid is weird. If you stick that in, how do you put stuff in there? Apparently, you put the butter in there and then you put water on the bottom, and that helps the butter from spoiling. I had no idea. It's got a little hole there, air hole, that's meant to be there. It's not broken. A butter bell. There you go. There's a word for it. Hi, Christy. Good morning, and thank you very much. Butter bell. I had that's what I meant to say, except not in those words. That looks like wheat or something, like a piece of wheat. I really like this design on the lid. So even if you don't want to use it for butter, you can just use it for display or put other odds and ends in there. And it does have a signature on the bottom, which again, like normally, it looks like Ken, but I'm not sure if that's what it is. Those signatures are hard to find. There's so many pottery artists out there. They're just hard to find. So this piece can be yours for just $10. $10, number 12 for the butter bell. Totally cool piece of pottery. Butter bell. I don't hear it ringing, but okay. What do I know about these things? Practically nothing. Bread and butter. Yep, exactly. That makes sense, right? That- so, next, I have a little teddy bear doll. A little teddy. I don't know. It looks like she's supposed to be a girl. So a girl bear. A girl bear. No, her little outfit is just a little bit from storage. A little bit. Um, there we go. It can be. I guess it needs some ironing or something, but I'm not gonna mess with that. She's just cute. And she's got a little bow in her hair. And she is supposedly vintage. When I bought her, I was told she is. I don't see any marks on her. So I don't know if this was homemade. Someone made that dress for her. But she's cool. She's got striped pants under her dress. And then she's got little hearts. Look at those hearts. And more bows. Someone really made that. Put some thought in that. And this piece, her little uh, her little headband is glued to her. So maybe that was fabricated the way this was. This was fabricated this way. So maybe she came out of factory that way. These things are glued too. So chances are she was made this way, but she's just cute. The price for the barbell was $10. Well, have fun at work soon. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. So the barbell was $10, and this gal is also $10. That little bear. In fact, I picked her up in Indiana last year. And she is number 6. $10 for the little bear, number 6. She's just so cute. I really like her. Which is why I'm letting her go, because she's not appreciated in my house. We have so many other things, and kids and cats. These cats, and yeah. And purple. So much purple. She only has a tiny little, well, that's not even purple. It looks kind of purplish, but I think it's more like a blue or dark blue, light black. Okay, I got you down for the butterbell. Thank you very much, Jerry. Appreciate it. So, we'll move on. That butterbell is cool. I like that. I just don't use these types of things. I keep my butter in the fridge, and then when I need it, it's too hard, and then I just don't use it. Go figure. So, what's up next? Ooh, I do have another doll. The big, big, big kitty doll that was a gift from my friend Alice. There was a video about it. He is pretty big, and he is a little bit on the heavy side. Look at him. Look at that face. Ain't he cool? Ain't he cool? There. And pulling up his pants. I am pulling up his pants. There is the bottom. He's got shoes. Really cool shoes. They actually have, what's it? Action Flex. So that's probably what he is, where he's from. Whoops. And the tail goes over the back of the pants. I will put a hole in those pants for the tail. But he is really cool. He is really cool. And his little sweater, and he would make a nice shelf sitter. You know, he is big enough he can actually protect you at night if anybody tries to break into your house. He's gonna row. Now we're gonna do an offer up on him, and we're gonna start him at $15. Let's see how tall he even is. He is probably roughly about yeah, he's pretty tall, probably roughly about 24, 23 inches. So that was kind of a bad look there with my finger. I'm not so sure what he's made of. It feels like it's, yeah, I can't really tell what it's made of. It could be paper mache. It could be paper mache. It's kind of, and there's some whiskers, and he even has a little tie. He has a little tie under his sweater, and he's got it feels like he has a cloth body. A cloth body. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is a big guy. But he's not fat. He's just big because he's tall. He's got long legs. Look at those legs. I mean, they're already on my head. And that's just the legs. Yeah, I got Joanne for 15. Thank you very much, Joanne. Look, he can sit on your lap and you can you can just play with him on the lap and sing him songs, like grandfathers do with their grandchildren. Doom da doom doom da doom. I'm sitting here, and you know what? If you're lonely or something at night, you just bring him and watch TV with him. Doom da doom doom da doom. Those shoes are cool, aren't they? Hi, I'm Buddy. My name is Buddy because I'm your buddy. And I got Joan. Hi, Joan. I got Joan for 16. Yeah, look at that face. I love that face. And he's black and white. He must be from the colony across the street like everybody else who floats around here. Oh, we're getting more kitties coming for to eat. Now we have a guy who doesn't have a tail. Well, he has a little bit of a tail, a stump. But that's right. We're in the classroom, Matt. Matt Zabinga. Hello, hello. Good morning. Hey, so, you don't want to learn your ABCs? Let me help you. I'm a cat. Cat starts with a C. See, there's already the C in ABC. And I'm adorable. I'm an adorable cat. So there's the A in ABC. And I'm a boy. I'm a boy cat. And there's your B. I'm an adorable boy cat, and now you know your ABCs. Oh, see? And that's another C. Number 17. 17. Thank you, Joanne. Got you for 17. It's just, yeah, the tail is made of the same material as the face. But again, I don't know what it is. I know it doesn't feel like paper mache, but it's me and yeah. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. Thank you very much. As long as it's A, B, and C, I can teach. That's it. That's all. We'll stop at the D. We got Joan for 19. Thank you very much. And 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. See, there's another one we can teach. 1, 2, and 3. The A is number 1. The B is number 2. And the C is number 3. C and 3. C and 3. 3 and C. C and 3. That almost rhymes. That's easy to remember. Huh! Now we know our math. Now we learn to spell and we learn math. All in 5 minutes. Boy, are we good or what? If that's what school is all about. Now let's go to recess. Where's lunch? Isn't it? That sweater vest? Yeah, that is just vest. It's a vest with a V, not a W. I learned from Chekhov. I watched too much Star Trek. There is a vessel, a strange vessel approaching. Approaching. Okay, let's start counting it down. Anybody in for the cat? Going once. We got Joanne with 19. Joanne with 19 for the cat. Going twice. Anybody else putting in numbers now? There you go, Alice. C is for cat. 3 letters in cat. Perfect. Ha ha, perfect. And we're calling him sold. And thank you very much, everybody. Everybody who's still here after my lesson and hasn't just run off screaming, "Oh no, what is Tiger doing? I'm done, bye." Yeah, he's a sweetheart. he will be happy to have a new home. He's been living in a box, and yeah, that's just not his thing. He likes to be more appreciated, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I got Joan for 19. If Bree would confirm that, please. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next. Who's lady? Oh, that's Lady. Okay. We have, you know what? Let's do some photos. I brought a choice of 3 photos today. 3 photos, and these are 8 by 12. So they're a little bit bigger than the 8 by 10s, and they're $12 each. I have, of course, I know, speaking of cats, the graffiti from Ljubljana, Slovenia. It's such a cute kitty. I just love that kitty. And you got the street name there, so you know exactly where you have to go if you want to see that in person. That is the one. That is the first one to choose from. And the other 2 are Arizona designs. Cacti. There's the one. That's a little wagon wheel with a cactus in the background. That was taken by my friend's house up north of Phoenix. And then there is another one, to saguaro with a sunset. That was also taken north of Phoenix, somewhere off of Carefree Highway, because I lived up in that area for a long, long time. And it's perfect for photos. It's a perfect scenery. So these are $12 each, choice. And these are numbered 2. Number 2 for the photos, $12 each. 2 Arizona and 1 graffiti design to choose from. Cool. That was that. Thanks, Kathy. That was that. Let's put these away and find something else. Another piece I have, I don't know if that's something that you all are interested in. It is a very mid-century modern thing, I think. Is a box which is in not good shape. But that's just the box, which is in not good shape, unfortunately, but it still belongs to the box. It had some water damage, it looks like. And there is the Lady Buxton cigarette case and lighter set. This is, again, it is not in best of shapes, but it has this charm. Buxton. I really, really like this. And it opens up, and there's the inside. And I mean, they can be used for anything other than cigarettes, but it's just really cool. And yeah, I know it's not in the best of shapes, but you know, that's just the way it is nowadays. But it's at least the box is there. And there is the lighter. And the lighter, again, it's not working currently. It would need to be looked through, but all the screws are there, and it can easily be taken apart and cleaned and put back together. I'm sure there's the bottom with all the whatever it says on there, Buxton, and I can't. Let me see. Where's my trusty tortoise? Let me find my trusty tortoise and see what this says. Japan. That's what I thought it said. It is made in Japan. Yep, put your old weed in there. There you go, Mike. Mike. Hi, Carol. Good morning. So this is mainly for display, or like I said, if you know how to fix these things, you could probably, take it apart and make it work again. And this could probably use some cleanup, but it's still in pretty good shape. It seems all to be all everything is there. It just could use some cleanup and maybe some glue on top, but it's not bad. No, of course the box is in bad shape because it had some water damage, but at least it's there. That's the main thing. It's there. So I'm letting this go for $10. $10, number 15 for the Lady Buxton set. $10, number 15, and it's green. I know you guys like a green this year. I know a lot of people like the green. That was that. We did have a jewelry. Yeah. Closed in 1955. Yeah, that's definitely mid-century modern. So let's see what else we have. I keep writing things in there twice. Go figure. So let's see what else I have. I have a picture. A real cool picture. It is a Degrazia, what's it called? Help me out here. Americans, Germans don't speak this language. But I don't know if this was made from, if there was like a paint by numbers, but stitched by numbers. Stitching? Do I say stitching for these things? Needle work of some sort. And it comes in the yellow frame, which really goes good with it. And I'm keeping it in that frame. Needlepoint. There you go. That's what I meant. Yeah, it's a needlepoint. So I don't know if there was like I said, if I did that on their own or if it was done by a person or by a machine. I cannot tell because I'm not taking it apart. But it's a real nice shape and it's a cute picture. And with that frame, it looks really good. It doesn't have a glass, which is better. It shouldn't have a glass. It's just a real nice piece, a copy of a Degrazia, and it is. Hey Karen, good morning. Oh, you got your purses already. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, needlepoint. That was the word I was stumbling over. What do I know about these things? I know how to order beer. That's all I need to know. Degrazia. Did I say Degrazio? Well, you know what I mean. Okay, are the little stitches X-shaped? Good question. I can tell. I cannot tell what shape they are, but yeah, they are X-shaped. There are some, like on these green ones here, they look X-shaped. Is that better to see? Either way, it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I just picked it up because I really think it's one that can be hang. It'll look really nice in your house. It'll make a real nice display on your wall. And I'm letting this one go for $9. $9, and that's number 4 for the Degrazia needlepoint wall art. And that's a steal. The frame is probably more than $9 at some point in time. Eliza, gotcha. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I got Barbie. Which one came first? I think it was Eliza first, but maybe I was wrong. I'm sure Bree will correct me if I was wrong. Either way, thank you very much. And that was, yeah. Yes, we got Eliza. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Cool. Making lots of people happy today with cool new stuff. I like that. That makes me happy. To make you happy. That's why we're all here, to be happy. There's enough unhappiness going around elsewhere. This is the happy channel. There we go. The happy channel. Oh, I should rename my channel the happy channel. So, what else do I have? I have some random stuff which I don't even know what it's meant to be, what it's for. Like I have this random wooden animal that came from an estate lot I picked up quite a long time ago with little holes. I'm always thinking toothpicks or like olives or cheese stuff that you can stick in there, but then of course they would be sticking out and then you would be touching the food before you touch something else. So I'm sure there's a reason for those holes, but this thing is just so cute. Look at him. Look at that face. And it is wood. I have no clue where he's from. Who made him? I have no clue what to call him or her. I think I'll call her Dolly. She looks like a dolly. I'm looking at those eyes and I'm thinking, yep, that's Dolly. Dolly the wooden pig. Nah, she's not really a pig. She looks like a toothpick holder porcupine. See, that's what I was thinking, toothpicks. Oh, hippo! Hippo, hippo, hippo! Yeah, javelina, you're right. Kinda, sorta. Especially once you put toothpicks in there. See, I was thinking toothpicks, but I was wondering why the toothpicks would be sticking out. But maybe just for toothpicks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, cheese plate or something, but then the cheese would be on top, and if you eat the cheese, then you gotta mess with your fingers around that cheese, and there's sure no way to hit just one, and you gotta take them all, because you touch it, you eat it. Ha! Well, back in those, yeah, plain toothpicks. Back in those days, we weren't quite as crazy about these things as a hygiene as we are now, because we did drink off garden hoses too. Oh my god! Garden hoses? No way! Appetizers, there you go. So, anywho. So, Dolly would like a new home. Dolly told me she's not happy at this house. There's too many cats. She would like a new home, and she would gladly come to you for just $10. For $10, she would come to your house, and she is number 13. There you go. Oh yeah, she's just a cutie. She's a cute little gal. No, I did not try toothpick. I didn't even think about that. I actually have toothpicks somewhere, but well, not now. They're out there somewhere. Stacy May, hello, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for finding us. We're having a blast with just me and nobody else. Oh, it's just Tiger. Ah, now, let's see. There's one more little birdie over here. No, I sold the bluebird of happiness yesterday. And today we have the clear bird of meh. This is the clear bird of meh. Because it doesn't have any fancy colors. But you know what? There's people who love clear birds. They don't want the blue or the purple or the pink or the red. They just want a regular meh. Because that's their thing. And there's nothing wrong with meh. Right? We love meh. So, this meh bird, which again, I got my trusty whiteboard, which doesn't really work with clear. This one is in excellent shape. She doesn't have any issues. She doesn't have any broken off beak like they do so often. She's got, there's her bottom. And her tail is all there too. It doesn't have potpourri aroma. Okay. No, nothing about that. No, it's not signed Claudia, I'm afraid. It's just a cute little birdie. It's got one little boo-boo on the bottom there, probably when it was put down too hard on a table somewhere, but it's just a little chip, not a little boo-boo. Nothing major, nothing that would cause any issues, any problems. So this is the May bird, the white bird of May, and we'll let him go for $6. $6 for the white bird of May, and that is number 11. I am in Phoenix, in Mesa, Arizona, Stacy. It's Mesa, Arizona, on the west side of the USA. Ooh, I got a whole lot of you want the white bird of May. Now I gotta go out and find more white birds of May. Nah. Claudia was first. Congratulations, Claudia, and thank you very much, and thank you everybody who was interested in the white bird of May. There's nothing wrong with a good May. So there. Cool. We have more stuff. You know what? I have stuff. I have more cool stuff too. I got all sorts of little of these um, glass fruity typey thingies. These look like tomatoes. So I'm gonna offer these. I'm not gonna offer it all together. I'm just gonna break up the set. I'm gonna offer those 2 tomatoes. Those are staying in the set though. That they're going to go together. I just have other glassy fruit somewhere else. So anyone who collects glassy fruit, come on back next few sales. I'll throw them in one by one or 2 by 2. But these are totally cool. And these I'm letting go for $10 for the set. $10 for 2 tomatoes. That's $5 each. That is a steal. They're in excellent shape, and they don't go bad on you. Of course, I wouldn't bite in them. Your dentist may not appreciate that, but I wouldn't bite in them. But at least they're not going bad, because the real tomatoes, the ones that I have, they get all shrivelly and wrinkly if I don't eat them right away, and then give it a week or so, then they kind of look nasty and they're not as nice anymore. That's where these come in. You could put these around your other ones. Tomatoes. There you go, Becky. That was a good one. So you can surround them with the real ones, and then you can, then it don't get so depressed when they all get all wrinkly, because then you got a few that don't get all wrinkly. And the number for these is, did we have number 9 yet? No, we have number 6. So we have number 9. On my old numbers, I have signed to signify which one is up. On the new numbers, I didn't put a number sign. So, number 9 for 2 meters, $10. And let's make them into yeah, there we go. Let's drill some holes in them and make them into salt and pepper shakers. But then, what would that make them? That would make them salt. Nah, there's not even. I can't even find a word for that. So we'll leave them. And since it's just me today, the day will go a little bit faster. But that's okay, because I still gotta go to Snotsdale today and pick up some auction lots that I bought the other day, as I mentioned. So my probably last piece. No, I got a couple more pieces, but almost last piece is this totally cool piece, which is I didn't even do much of research on that yet. It's just totally cool because I love the design in there, the scenery with a windmill. Of course, thinking of the Netherlands right away. Hey, Bismarck. Mister. It's in pretty good shape. I don't feel any odds or ends that are nasty about it. Everything seems to be in good shape. I don't see any boo-boos. And this piece is, let's see, what is the Bismarck is bored today. He's just walking in circles because I'm too busy. He's not up here on the couch with me, so he's mad. It's about 8.5 by 5.5 inches. It's about 8.5 by 5.5. And whoops. And we'll let it go for $10. $10, number 18. $10, number 18. Hi, Snowberry Vintage. Good morning. Hey, Deborah. How are you today? Hello, hello. Now we're almost done. Now that we're almost done, but that's okay. There'll be more sales. Ooh, nice. I see people. I see live people asking for number 18. I got N. Murphy. Thank you very much, Bree. I appreciate that. And please do me a favor and send your info to my email, tigers.timeless.treasures@gmail.com, because I don't recall your name. I don't know if we've had the pleasure before. Either way, I'm Tiger, and I hope we'll have a pleasure again. That's a first time for everything. Oh, that's fine. It happens. You can always watch the playback on fast, on 2 times the speed. Thank you very much, N. Murphy. It's kind of feel weird calling you N. So either way, what else do I have? I have another plate that I was going to offer you because it's one of the ones that I think I had before. I don't know. No, I did not have that in another sale before, because I just see that the price is even still on there. So it's a fresh one. I just picked it up a couple of weeks ago, and it is a real nice. It is a real nice pottery piece, but it's not signed. So, but it's just I love the design, and of course there is no up or down. It could be a what you might call it. It could be a desert scenery with the sky above and lots of sand down there and some mountain in the background, or it could be just a mountainous scenery and a sunset or something with some what you might call it in the foreground and some mountains back there or something. Who knows? It could be so many things. Let's see what could be sideways. I'm not so sure. I just love this plate. It's one of those that I love and I would probably use myself, but I have so many plates, I just gotta draw the line somewhere. It's just a beautiful piece, and no, I do not see, yeah, there actually is a signature. But let me see. I have tape over here because, that's kind of, Kristen, I wasn't really going to do a recap because there's so much that didn't sell, but I could do a quick one, at least some of the items. So compromise. But yeah, I don't know. They want to put tape over the price tags, and this tape is just so hard to get off. I didn't even see that it was still on. But it's kind of hard because I'm just seeing there is a signature, but it's glazed over. So it's kind of hard to see. So there is. Let's see if I can show it right there, right there, right here. There's a signature right there. So it is signed, but it's really hard to see. So this piece will also be $10 because it's my favorite number today. $10, number 7. $10, number 7 for this beautiful scenery plate. And that's what it is, a scenery plate. It's a beautiful piece. I just really like that piece. That's why I picked it up when I did. I just can't help it. When I find pottery stuff, I can't help myself. Even if it's butter bells that I've never even heard existed. But I am just addicted to that kind of stuff. Totally addicted to totally cool things. Mhm. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, the kitties are just floating around, and I'm throwing everything on the floor. Well, where else would I throw it, right? If it fell on the ceiling, I would have to take a ladder every time to get it down. So I'm actually kind of glad it falls down and not up. But, oh well. Ah, my 8 greens. Gotta have my 8 greens in the morning. I love my 8 greens. So, let's see. Pick stuff up. Sorry about that. If you saw the back of my head there, or the back of my top of my head there for a moment, I apologize. I apologize. I I used to speak English, and then I moved to the United States, and then I forgot how to speak English. Hi, Mildred. Mildred says hello. Okay, now we're done for now. Um, and you wanted to recap. Of course, now I don't even remember which I started because I am just so organized today. It's amazing. Hi, Mildred. Say hi over there. No. Oh, you want? Yeah, so neglected. Poor neglected pup. She needs to go in for physical. She needs to get her see see our friendly doctor again. We haven't seen our doctor way too much in the past year because our doctor is really cool. But then that's also involves lots and lots of expenses. So in a way, it's a good thing that we didn't haven't seen our doctor in the past year. I seen. Excuse me. I should probably muted that, but I'm allergic, and I know I just had my shots, but this week it's been kind of weird. So yeah, the rings sometimes I find them. Sometimes I got these two I got from an auction lot. I wasn't even gonna wear them. These were supposed to be sold, but then I realized that this one is purple, purple, purple. That one I actually got from QVC because it's got purple in it too. Purple, purple. Hey, you buy purple first and ask questions later. But we have a lot of turquoise here because it's local to us, but it's still really expensive. The good stuff. There's also a lot of turquoise painted stuff that's not real turquoise. That's made to look like real turquoise, and that's sometimes hard to distinguish, even though somehow you figure out if it's real or not, especially when it's the price. So if it's too good to be true, then it's true. We know. Someone tried to sell a Rolex and offer up for $200. Supposedly, yeah. If you offer me a Rolex for $200, I know it's not real. Nobody's that dumb. So same thing with these turquoise things, because actually the at the market I found a guy who had the colored stones. They were not real, but they looked really real. And I almost fell for it, but he was honest and he said, no, they're not the real ones. The real ones are over there in a case where you can't get to them because they're expensive. Oops. But yeah, I'm not really the sucker for the real thing. Like I've had a Rolex, I still have it, but it's not running anymore, and I have not taken the time to take it in because I'm afraid of the bill. Needs to be revised. It needs a good revision and cleanup and all that. But it's not a real one, and I knew. I mean, if I could afford to buy it, I knew it had to be too good to be true. So, but it was a beautiful piece, and for that, you know what? If something happens to it, if I lose it, it's not a big deal because I don't lose tens of thousands of dollars worth of a piece. So that's fine if I know ahead of time. Thanks, Eliza. Appreciate your visit. I'll talk to you later. So, what do we have? Oh, we had those two Baroque musicians that were made in occupied Japan. So have a pretty good age. Those are still available. Those are still available for your collection. They will make a real nice addition to your display, especially if you collect these types of things. This one has a little bit of paint loss in the back there, which comes with age, but it's in pretty good shape. There's a little bit of boo boo right there. The green leaf has a little bit of a boo boo, but the rest is really good, in good shape. It looks like all the rose petals are still there, and there's the mark. This one is in even better shape, and he's got a mark too. So those were $16 for the pair. $16 for the pair, and I forgot which number we had, but that's okay. They're $16 for the pair. If you want those two, just let me know. Numbers are overrated anyways. Then we had, I think we still have a vase. This vase, I believe, is still available. The striped vase, the totally cool striped vase. If anyone bought it and I forgot about it, let me know, but I did not take anyone down for that. Totally cool, psychedelic. Ooh. With a green top and very cool stripes. That one was starting at $10, so we'll just say $10 if you want it. There's a ponto down there. It's all there. It's in good shape. It's a cool piece and has a good weight. Weight for the real deal. That's still available. And the teddy bear is still available. We had this teddy bear. Teddy bear. That was $10. Number 6 for the teddy bear. Totally cool. Totally cool teddy bear girl. With a totally cool outfit. I kind of like her. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. She would like to have a happier home than what she has now. Because she's been living in a box along with a kitty. And now the kitty is going home. So she'll be in a box by herself. Poor girl. Thank you, Bree. Appreciate that. I appreciate Mom Nods. Thank you, both of you. Bree and Barbie, for your help and your support. What else did we have? I think we still had this available, my little oil bottle that I really liked so much. From Italy. With a totally cool. Okay, Georgia, I got you down for the vase. Thank you very much. Whoops. Got that. Thank you. Spiral vase. There you go. That's a good word. I gotta remember that. That sounds good. I should have came up with that, shouldn't I? I'm not good with these weird words sometimes. What can I say? Yeah. Okay, what else do we have? I think we still have the Lady Buxton set available. I think I said $10 for the Lady Buxton set. For the smoker set, the cigarette case, and the lighter. Happy Easter. Thank you very much. Same to you, Georgia. Those were the main things that we still had available. Those were the main things that we still have available. And the photos, I think we still had, didn't we? I don't think anybody claimed any of the photos. The 8x12. 8x12. I tried this one 8x10, but it was too much cut off because the whole top would be cut off. So I didn't. 8x12 works better. Thanks, Barbie. You're not so bad yourself. And then there is the Silverado, Arizona themed photos. And the tomatoes. Yeah, we just had them. I think everybody was here for the tomatoes. Thank you, Mike, though. Appreciate the reminder. Mike. Cool. Yes, Barbie does rock. Even without the mohawk. Even without the even more with the mohawk, but even without it, she rocks. Cool. Cool. Totally cool. Cool. Well, we'll just leave it at for today. We will be back next week. And next week we have another. Yes, Missy Miss. Oh, I think we still, yeah, Barb bought that. What is next week? Next week is still April, right? Yes, next week is still April. Oh, next week we have. Oh, next week is the 21st. Next week I have Julia perfecting pearls. So next week, come on back. You get to meet Julia, and I thank everybody who showed up, and I thank everybody who chatted, and I thank everybody who just enjoyed the show, and I especially thank everybody who was interested in my merchandise and who bought from me. Thank you very much. And yes, there is a dog. Then there is Miss Puppy Wuppy. You all have a good deal. You all know the deal. You all keep it real. Real. Kaboom.